Hello everyone, my name is Madeline Ginder, and here I'm going to show you my second technology tool I use in the classroom. This website is called GoNoodle.com, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. It's used daily to let students move, and it promotes students to take a break from learning with these interactive videos. It helps with brain health, academic benefits, and behavior benefits in the classroom. The targeted audience for this video are all teachers. I think specifically primary teachers can benefit the most from GoNoodles, but I do encourage upper elementary, middle school, and high school teachers to try it in their classroom, try to see how their students respond to them. Another targeted audience is parents. As most school years, we have winter breaks, summer breaks, and even snow days, where I think students sometimes are stuck inside and get restless, and GoNoodle is a resource parents can use at their own home. The topic of this video is supporting learning environment and student health. The ISTE standards for teachers are listed here. My first one is 1A, where teachers promote, support, and model creative and innovative thinking and inventiveness. My second one is 2C, where it customizes and personalizes learning activities to address students' diverse learning styles, working strategies, and abilities using digital tools and resources. Before I show you the GoNoodle website, I do want to point out a blog post that was written in 2018 by Holly Dawes. You can find this on the GoNoodle website, but it basically summarizes why GoNoodle is needed in the classroom as it promotes movement. And its statistics kind of stood out to me the most about how almost half of schools in the United States have no physical education. And I think if you're a building without PE available, that you should implement GoNoodle or at least some type of movement into your classroom as a teacher. As research shows, the more physical activity a student gets, the more academic benefits there are. The student is generally more active and healthy, which increases blood flows and oxygenation in the brain, which helps with their learning and memory. And also I find mostly in my classroom the behavioral benefits of these brain breaks and GoNoodles. I have a lot of kind of squirrely kids that sitting down for long periods of times learning, that kind of hurts them in the long run because they won't be paying attention. So I found if I get up for just even 3 minutes within a lesson, it helps them respond better to the academics that is being taught. So now I will show you what GoNoodle looks like as a website. Again, anyone can sign up, whether you're a teacher or a parent, or even a student of age, you can sign up for GoNoodle. So this is what the homepage looks like. It's full of videos. So you can see up here the length of videos. It kind of varies from 1 minute to 13 minutes. These indoor recess videos have become essential in my classroom as we've had a lot of snow and cold days where we can't get outside. So I do have a lot of my students participating in indoor recess to get them up and moving as if we were going outside to play. What I do like about GoNoodle is that they're not just videos that are silly, rather most of them tie into academics, or for example, today's President's Day. So you can play a video about President's Day that gets students up and moving, but they also learn from it. So I'll show you an example of what a GoNoodle looks like. So again, there's so many categories that you can choose from, but I do like to look at the channels. I know my students kind of have found their favorite channels. So something we like Cuckoo Kangaroo a lot. So I'll show you an example. They are very silly, but I think that encourages students to get up and moving. So prior to each video, you'll see what to expect. So this one is body awareness, gross motor skills, call and repeat.
Repeat after me. Repeat after me. Oh, a milkshake. Oh, a milkshake. A sticky, sticky waffle. A sticky, sticky waffle. A mozzarella pizza. A mozzarella pizza. Oh.
So these are what the videos, they all vary from silliness.
We are really awesome! Yeah!
But if you finish a video with a class, you get to level up. So down here at the bottom, you can see kind of a tracker. And I think this motivates my students a lot. They can level up, and we can also see how many minutes we've done of exercise. And that kind of tracks our progress and movement in the classroom. I do get the question a lot from my coworkers, what about the students that maybe think they're too cool for this or don't like to do it? One big rule I have in my room is you don't have to participate, but you do have to stand up and stand behind your chair. That at least gets them standing and up. If they stand there, it's fine, but I see a lot of them kind of look at each other and kind of get a feel for it before they start participating. So now that we are nearing the end of the school year, the majority of my class likes to do these. So again, you can check out categories, what are some videos that you can tie into your lesson. There's a lot of yoga movements that you can choose from, stretching, and I like this breathing category because I feel a lot of our students don't necessarily know how to breathe or know how to calm down or use strategies to fix their frustration. So I like to use these as a learning opportunity to practice breathing and calming down. So yeah, that's kind of what GoNoodle looks like. Again, I think it's beneficial, especially for my second graders. It gets things kind of moving along our day when it's a long day. So hope you enjoy it. Hope you found this video beneficial.